What a drive.
Looking at LMP2.
See the emotion in his eyes immediately. Only the third driver to do it, and only the third team to do it for 3 in a row. Here comes Paul Miller Racing's BMW to hold the margin over Mauro Engel, and Paul Miller Racing's team and Dan Harper at the wheel. They've done it again.
What happened? Come on. Get it back on the screen. Come on.
Speaking of threes, Winwood Racing and their Mercedes power are going to do it again as well. This championship-winning team begin their quest for a third title with a third Rolex 24 at Daytona victory. Philip Ellis steers them home. That was a special driver. Hats off to Mickey T. He rode it clean there. Incredible stuff. And in LMP2, finally for George Kurtz, the man behind CrowdStrike, doesn't have to watch somebody else win, because Alex Quinn is going to steer his team to victory at the World Center of Racing. And that is one heck of a comeback for a car that was hit and I thought might be out of this race on the first lap in the first corner. Incredible story. What a race, what a 24-hour. That's why racers and teams from all over the world keep coming back to Daytona International Speedway every January. The allure of this event is just too great. You want to feel this, what Felipe Nasr, Julian Adlauer and Lauren Heinrich have for Roger Penske. That's what it's all about.
Turn up the radio!
It's really hard to break. A lot of mistakes happening. Still green for a second. Go. What a finish! Unbelievable!
Milan.
Time for an exhale. That was dramatic, to say the least. That was fun. What a motor race. What a performance. What a drive by Felipe Nasr. Just unflappable in the heat of the battle. Boy, it's something special. He's going to enjoy it. We're going to see all those images and the celebrations from Victory Lane. Of course, being the Super Bowl of sports car racing to kick the year off, not finish the year, we start by accumulating points. Well, by the way, there is a championship. But we said everyone's all in to try to win that Rolex. There you see it, early 40-point lead, but forget about that. They won the race. They won the big one. They got the Rolex. Rolling through the points, highlighting the drivers and teams who kicked off this Imsa WeatherTech season the best possible way, back with Victory Lane.
Where am I going? I don't know. Where am I? It's such an honor to be here today. It will be a day that I'll never forget. I will never forget.
Never forget for sure. You talk about history, Chris Milner. 3 in a row. Only the third driver to win 3 Rolex 24s overall. 3 straight. Unbelievable. He's in tears.
Hey guys, in the LMP2 paddock right now with the winners of the race. Alex Quinn, you brought it home for this man who's been trying for so long to get that Rolex watch. Not that he couldn't buy one, but win one here. How was that?
Tough. You can probably tell I'm completely knackered, but just so thankful to the team because the car was quick enough, and you know, once we got out front, it was just managing it the whole time, and so good. I'm so happy.
When you had to stop for a splash, any concern?
Not any concern, but obviously that's where it could go up in the air with shorter pit stops, but team handled it perfectly and made my life quite easy, to be honest.
CrowdStrike Racing winners George Kurtz and team in victory lane for LMP2, Kevin.
And we had one of the races that we've ever seen in the GTD class, and Philip Ellis brings home the Windward Mercedes. How did you not crash holding off Nicky Team?
Oh, I have no idea. I actually don't know. I thought we were both about to crash on the oval. It was super dicey. I think it was no intent by both of us. I think we just tried to side draft each other. Yeah. Like, I just tried to get up on his corner, tried to stop the run. Misjudged just a little bit, unfortunately. I'm glad we both kept it on track. Yeah, just super unfortunate that we did touch. And I'm speechless. I started sobbing like a little child on the in-lap. You know, I'm still lost for words. I've just been so grateful for the teammates as well. I'm sure they'll be here soon. Hopefully bring a cold beer, because that was quite something.
It's something about that team. That's 3 wins now here in the Rolex 24 for the Windward Mercedes group. Matt.
And Felipe Nasser and Roger Penske having special words, a hug, and what a way to start the 60th year of Roger Penske as a car owner. You always pick so many special people. Doesn't matter what their roles are. What was special about him that you locked in?
Well, I think I talked to him about this program back, and I remember kind of undercover. We walked over to Cindric's shop, and he showed up in a blue suit. I said, this is my kind of guy. But, you know, the driving he's done for us, and at the end there, probably the best drives I've seen. And, you know, for our 60th, you know, big deal here for Daytona, I think 75th. And certainly to have 3 wins here is certainly special. It starts out the year the right way. So, and thank NBC.
Congratulations on you, Roger Penske, winning 3 straight, as well as the whole team.